Hi, we're back in the kitchen today, and today we're going to do a roast chicken. I have my vegetables and stuff laid out in front of me. We're going to go ahead and prep that, and then we're going to do the chicken. I got some garlic. I'm going to cut the ends off of it and just kind of split them in half like that. Set that aside. Now, while I was off camera, I went ahead and I drained my chicken, took the insides out, brought it to room temperature, got it sitting on a plate out of view, and we'll go get that in a minute. Get these vegetables done. I've also pre-peeled everything, my potatoes, my carrots, my onion. And that strange little device you see in the front of me is a mandolin, which is what I'm going to use for my onions because I want them more in rings than slices. Or chopped fine, I should say. Okay. Get that last little piece of garlic. Go ahead. Now, I'll cut my celery approximately in half. Take off that little bit at the end. And I'm going to place them inside this Pyrex baking dish. We're going to use them kind of like a little baking rack. There we go. They're all set up nice in there. Next, chopping up these carrots. Kind of big chunks. I love roast carrots. Take that little nib off. Let me find something to put them in. Hopefully this will hold it. As I said, I pre-peeled my carrots. You don't have to. I mean, some people like them with the peels on. I just, out of habit, I peel things. I want to give a shout out to all my friends that watch this. Manny, Andrea, and Jen. I appreciate y'all comments and y'all criticisms. Helps me to make a better show. Okay, got all that chopped up. Set that aside. Got my taters there. And I'm kind of just going to quarter these things. These are Irish, by the way. Nothing wrong with Russian potatoes, but I don't seem to be able to find any. I think most of them are used in vodka. That's why you don't find Russian potatoes around. Last one. I'm using 3. Now I'm just cooking this for myself, and it's always going to be too much, but hey, Leftovers are always good. There we go. Got that done. Let me see what I gotta do next. Set that aside. Grab this thing here. Trusty little old mandolin. Go ahead and cut the bottom off that onion. Gotta be careful with one of these things. You'll cut your finger off faster than anything. Oh yeah, now she's working. Alrighty, that's it. Alright, we finished chopping them, cutting them onions. We're gonna go ahead and start on our chicken. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab me some of these paper towels here. And I'm gonna pat that sucker dry. Get on this little orange there. You don't want to put no deodorant on there because that's gonna taste funny. Might could use some on mine though. Alright, flip that little booger over. Give him a nice little pat down. Toss that away and go one more time just for good measure. Inside the cavity. I already took the innards out, the liver and gizzard and neck and all that. Put that aside. Alright, now see what we got. Let's go wash our hands. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my garlic and I'm going to shove it up inside there, a few inside and a few under the skin there, like that. Give it a nice little flavor. Then we're going to season her up. With my Prudence Chicken Magic. Get the breast real good. Now you can use whatever seasonings you want on this. I mean, most people use just a combination of salt, pepper, garlic powder. But I just like my Prudence. I like the flavor it imparts on stuff. Alrighty, nicely well coated, I do believe. Oh look, my garlics fell out. Well, we'll fix that. Throw a little bit more inside. Okay, go clean them hands up again. Cap back on. Put that to the side. Grab the garlic powder. That's the perfect pinch. Salt-free, garlic and herb. Get a little liberal with that. Dump a whole bunch inside there. Got that sucker top and bottom. Okay, these garlics that fell, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to insert that under the skin. One there. One up in there. And, oops, they keep falling out the cavity. I gotta watch that. Alright, throw them 3 back into the cavity. Alrighty then, we're just about ready. One more time at the sink. Now you're supposed to thrust them things up, but I discovered I don't have any twine. Oh, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that fat off real quick. Let me grab a knife. Don't need all that extra. Just toss that to the side. Go clean up. You got to keep the stuff clean now. Okay. We're done with that mandolin. I can throw that back in the sink. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these onions and just kind of break the rings up and toss them on top of the celery like that. Take our chicken, I'm going to flip it up over on my plate. Take them little wings and I used to know how to do this, I can't remember. Tuck them up underneath there like that. And I'm cooking it breast side up. And there went my garlic again. Alright, move the plate to the sink. Wash that up. I like to do my dishes while I'm cooking because it leaves less of a mess afterwards. Once you're done getting everything done and you're tired, you don't have as much to clean up. Alright, we'll go ahead, put this dish up here. And then I'm going to take the rest of my onions and just kind of layer them around on top and on the sides and stuff. Get that bird in there good. That pan is almost a little too small, but it'll work. There we go. Yep. Couple hit the floor there. It happens. It happens. I'm just going to shove 1 or 2 up the cavity. Not too many because I don't want it to, onions got a lot of water and I don't want to add too much moisture to it. Next, you know what? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking maybe this ain't going to be big enough. Let me go get a bigger pan. I don't think that's going to work. I thought it would, but it's not. This will work. Much bigger pan. Alright. Go ahead and I'm going to start throwing them potatoes around in that pan like that. I mean, I could cook the chicken in that, but then I wouldn't have room for all my vegetables, and I'm going to have to take my chicken off. I'm going to put it on a paper plate. Alrighty. One more time to the sink. Clean them gloves up. Go ahead and take my celery and lay it down in the pan like I did in the casserole dish. Put that to the side. It's up here where you can see it a little bit better. You could use a rack, but I don't have a shallow rack. All I have is one that fits on top. So that's not exactly ideal for what I'm doing. We'll go ahead and lift that chicken up and put him back on there. Take them onions off my clean cabinet, table I mean. Throw them back on top. And we've got the carrots, the potatoes scattered around. We throw some carrots in there, scatter them around. Maybe 1 or 2 up the cavity. Like that. Now I've had my oven preheat and I got it set at 300. So it'll be a couple of hours, you know. And more onions. An hour and a half to 2 hours, and we're going to check it. Now I was going to squirt it down with lemon juice and I forgot. So we're just going to forego that. I got distracted. Okay, she's covered up with her onions. Got her carrots and everything in there. She's looking good. I think it's time to put that booger in the oven. Let me make sure I didn't forget nothing. Hold on. Alright. I went ahead and I cleaned up stuff while I was off camera. I forgot a couple of steps. And we're just going to have to live with it. Normally I would spread my chicken with olive oil before I seasoned it. But I got a little distracted today and my mind ain't on what I'm doing apparently. And I didn't do it. So right now we're going to pop this bad boy into the oven and let her go. Like I said, that oven's set at 300. We're going to cook them low and slow. And there it is. We're going to be back in about an hour and something. Okay. I just heard that oven ding, so we're going to check that chicken right now. Put my little thermometer to the side. We want it to be about 160, 162, somewhere in that area. Pull that bad boy out the oven. Oh, that's looking good. Go ahead and stick this in there and see what she says. Climbing on up. Keep going, baby. Don't slow down now. It might continue to climb a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and let that rest a little while, and then we're going to take her out, cut her up, and eat. That looked good. Alrighty, been letting that chicken rest a little while. Got my vegetables right there. I'm gonna cut into that bad boy and see what it's like. That's it. Oh, well, let's try something different. I'm not gonna cut in it on that rack. Let's go ahead and move that towel there. Put that chicken on my cutting board instead. Maybe I should have got a sharper knife, huh? There we go. Now it's cutting. Cutting through that breastbone's a little bit difficult. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and succulent, juicy. Well, I'm going to go ahead and slice me off some of that, and I'll be back in a minute. Now that's what I call a pretty plate. Alright, we at the table, got our plate with some carrots and some potatoes, piece of breast, a drumstick, got some little sweet peas, green peas, petit pois, whatever you want to call them. Let's dig into this bad boy and see what she tastes like. It's so, oh, it's just falling apart. So tender. Oh, I like that taste too. I like the way the prunes gives it a taste. Some little carrots. Still got a little bit of crunch to them, but good flavor. Let me cut into one of these taters. Oh, I missed. Try it like that. Oh yeah. Well, that's it today on Sky's Kitchen. I'll see y'all next time when I get back in the kitchen for my next meal. Y'all have a good one. Bye.